how do you get from zero to over $100,000 in business and personal credit in just a few months? We're going to talk about it today right here on Cakeologi, baby. All right, you know who it is, B.O.B. Nothing but the best of the best here for you, baby. If you're a creator, if you're a business and you want to put those two together, don't forget YouTube is a business. This is the channel for you. We talk about how to build your YouTube channel, your YouTube business, your business credit, and everything that goes in between. Today, we've got a special case study for you. A customer, a coaching client of mine, went from zero to over $100,000 in personal and business credit in just a few months. Now, how did they do that? We're going to talk about that. We are going to give you the blueprint on how to do it. We don't just say, oh, okay, well, they did it and they had a great time and now they have money and you can do it too. Sayonara. That is not how we do it here. You know that. You know your boy B.O.B. has got the blueprint for you. If you need some help, YouTube at Cakeologi.com. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment below if you have any questions. Me and my team are out here for you all day, every day to help with anything that you might need. All right, so let's get into it now. So let me give you the background on this person, okay? This person was brand new to credit, period. Didn't have bad credit, didn't have good credit, didn't have any credit, never thought about having credit, okay? But they wanted to be financially independent. They wanted to establish their life, but they had no money to move forward. They had no money to get the funding that they needed to even try to grow their business. That's a lot of the problem that people have out here. You know, what exactly is the problem? Everyone's talking about, okay, start a business, do that, do this. There's so many different ideas out there. But who is talking about, well, how am I going to fund it? Where's the money going to come from to do it? Where's the practicality coming from? That is what we talk about right here, is how to start, how to have that business funding and that business credit to even take a step in that direction. A lot of us don't have it like that, you know, and if you do, great. But why would you use your own money anyway when you can get funding and you can get business credit? Okay, now, so let's go back to the foundation part. Okay, so my friend, all of my associates, everybody I coach becomes a friend. They become a family almost. So when I say friend, it's a coaching client. Okay. So my friend just didn't know how to begin. Okay. Didn't know where to start. Didn't know what to do. Didn't have any concept of credit. Had never thought about credit. Had never really, it was thinking in the mentality, well, I don't have the money. I actually have to have the money in my hand and spend it. And then that's the only way I'll be able to start my business. That is the philosophy that a lot of people had. And that's the philosophy that he had. So when he came to me, we talked and we discussed, well, what is it that you want to accomplish? Okay. You want to start a business? Great. And in this case, that's what he wanted to do. He didn't want to work for anybody else. He had other jobs. He's been working 9-to-5s all his life, but didn't have the independence, never really, didn't have a house, had a broken down car, and wanted something better for him and his family. So the way that he wanted to go about that was that he wanted to start a business. Now, my specialty and my team's specialty is helping individuals start e-commerce businesses. That is what we do. Okay. YouTube at Cakeologi.com. If you need some help, if you have any questions, free 15-minute consultation is available anytime you want it from me directly. You want to talk to the B.O.B. You better come correct. So, as the story developed, as we talked, obviously the question of, well, where's the money going to come from? How are we going to get this business funded? Okay. So he had no credit whatsoever, didn't have a business established, didn't register a business, just was a complete clean slate. Okay. Now, if this is your situation, then obviously this is going to fit right in. Now, for example, even if you have bad credit, you can get that credit cleaned up. Okay, YouTube at Cakeologi.com. That credit can be cleaned up where you also have a fresh slate. Okay, if you already have established credit, then you're just that much further ahead. Okay, and you can use this and duplicate the process with other businesses. If you want to do it yourself, wonderful. If you don't, build business credit. Cakeologi.com, YouTube at Cakeologi.com. Reach out to me. So we started talking and we built a blueprint on how we were going to accomplish this. Okay. So I'm going to walk you through exactly the steps that we took to get to that 100K plus credit limit in just a few months. Okay. Step number one, what we did was we opened up 2 secured credit cards for him. Okay. One was a Capital One and one was a Discover. $1,000 each that we deposited towards those accounts to give $1,000 limit. So that's 2 primaries now that are there in his name. He's using very small amounts every month just for basic necessities and paying the full amount off every month. So there's no interest accrued. Okay. So for a couple of months, we let that marinate. You know what I mean? We let that marinate. Then what we did was we added 2 big boy authorized user accounts on his credit. Okay. YouTube at Cakeologi.com. If you need an AU, baby, I got the ones from 2005, 2008, high limits, almost zero utilization, and been reporting 100% for the last 10, 15 years. Okay. So there was 2 AU lines that we got for him. Okay. Now this was a bit of an investment. Okay. But it paid off. Okay. And we also, kind of helped him with that a little bit. Reach out to me. So the first trade line we got on there was from 2005. And it was, I believe it was a $14,000 trade line that had always been reporting on time. So 2005, we added him on as an AU on that particular credit card. It immediately started reporting to all 3 bureaus and bam, his credit score shot up. The second trade line we added was from 2011. Okay. And this was a $27,000 trade line from 2007, almost zero utilization, 100% of payments made on time every single month. Okay. We put those on there. So now there's 4 trades on his bureaus, on his personal bureaus. Okay. He had 2 primaries, which were 2 secured credit cards, and we added 2 big boy AU trade lines. Checked his score, 757 at the time. Okay, bam, we're getting there. We're in business. Okay. Next thing we did, man, Navy Federal, baby. You know what I mean? Navy Federal. He had the connections to be able to open up an account. Opened up an account there. Started doing some transactions there and applied for a Navy Federal credit card. Okay. Bam. Guess what the approval was? $25,000. Okay. $25,000 right off the bat from Navy Federal. Now, your mileage may vary. Different customers, different clients of mine, they've gotten anywhere from, I had even a person get only $1,000 all the way up to $25,000. Okay. To start. So bam, right there. First primary, $25,000 in his name, and we're off and running. Okay. So we let that marinate for a little while. So now at this point, we've got 3 primaries. Okay. We've got the 2 secured, the 1 Navy Federal for 25, and then we've got the 2 AUs, 5 total accounts, 3 of them being primary accounts in his own name. Okay. At that point, we wanted to start going for the Chase ecosystem. Okay. Because of 524, he's already got 3. We've got 2 slots left, for 24 months. Bam. We applied for the Chase Freedom card. Did he get approved? No, did not get approved. Denied. Okay. Because of whatever reason, Chase felt that his credit history, the length of credit history he had, was not sufficient. Even though we called the reconsideration hotline and let them know that, listen, even though he has authorized user accounts on there, he is the one paying the bills. He's the responsible party. He has been using those accounts. Still didn't work. Okay. So sometimes things don't work. It's all right. No problem. We waited on that. Okay. What we did then was we went over to the business side. Okay. So once we got that one denial, we didn't push it any further because, number one, let's see what's going on here and try to rectify the situation before we go out and fill out a whole bunch of other applications that may also get denied, okay, and count as a hard inquiry. We don't want that, okay? So slower the better. That is a huge mistake everybody makes, is they want to go way too fast. They don't want to slow it down. Slow it down. This doesn't happen overnight. If you want an overnight sensation, then I don't know, go play the lottery and go to sleep and see what happens, okay? But if you want to grow the right way, you want to grow the proper way, then this is the way to do it. B.O.B. Cakeologi. Reach out to me, YouTube at Cakeologi.com. Free 15-minute consultation for all my subscribers, all my viewers. Everybody, come on in and subscribe, like, and comment. Okay. So after we got that denial from Chase, we didn't really want to go any more into the personal credit side for right now. We wanted to let things season a little bit more. We wanted to let things calm down and not have hard inquiries back to back to back. Okay. So what we did was we had already applied for his business. Okay. So we had the foundation of his business already going. All right. So he had articles of organization. He had registered his business with the state. He had an EIN number. We helped him register with Dun & Bradstreet. He had a couple of trade lines that we had gotten for him already reporting to D&B, Experian, and Equifax. So we had built up that basic foundation of his credit, okay, for his business now, okay? Because we're letting the personal just chill out. So now we're working on the business aspect of it, okay? So what did we do? He was with Navy Federal already, right? And did you know that Navy Federal had business accounts also, and business funding and business credit cards? I don't know if you knew that, but they do. So we opened up a business account with Navy Federal, okay? After we opened up the business account, he started doing a couple of transactions through that business account and putting in some money into the business account that he had saved up that he wanted to use for his business. And what we did after that was that we applied for a business credit card through Navy Federal in his business account, okay? What happened? Navy Federal is what happened. You know what I mean? They the bomb. Bam, $10,000, okay? So off of that initial investment that he's made so far, what has he done? He's opened up 2 secured credit cards, okay, for $1,000 each, where he still has that money. It's just invested into the credit cards, okay? Then he invested in 2 big boy AU trade lines. If you need any help with that, believe me, we've got track record. All of this is reality, okay? He invested in that. Right off the bat, he got all that money back because he got a $25,000 primary from Navy Federal. So what did he invest in the trade lines? He got that back. What was it, like 4 or 5x? I don't think that's a bad deal. Next, bam, we go and do 10,000 with the business credit, okay, that we also established for him, okay? So he 3x'd that. Whatever he paid us to establish that business credit, we got that back 3 times for him with just 1 credit card. Not to mention all of the other accounts and trade lines that we got for him that he can use for his business, okay? He can buy supplies, he can buy computers, he can buy tools, he can buy lots of things that he needs, okay? YouTubers, you can buy equipment, real estate investors, you buy tools, buy building supplies, and pretty much anybody else that has any type of an office business, you can buy everything for your office. So this covers it all, okay? So once we did that, we got that $10,000 from Navy Federal, all right? So we're off and running, okay? So the time it took to get that $10,000, now we've also just chilled out and calmed down on the personal side, right? Okay? We're building up that business credit, and then we're also letting that personal credit just relax and marinate and just automatically build up, okay? So once that credit card reported on Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax, we went to another bank, another lending institution, okay? And what we did there was we applied for a line of credit, okay, for the business now, okay? Now, a line of credit for the business even needs a personal guarantee, okay? But this person already has good personal credit now, okay? And if we do an inquiry on it and he gets approved for a line of credit, that's not gonna count towards 524, okay? Because it's not a revolving account, all right? It's not a revolving account. This is a personal line of credit that doesn't count towards 524, all right? So bam, we applied there. Guess what happened? $30,000 approval. Line of credit for the business in the business name with him being a personal guarantor on it. Okay. And this is $30,000 that's not on a credit, a card or a store account. This is money in the bank that you can use towards your business. Okay. Bam, 30 G's. Life is good. Life is looking up. We're on our way. You know, because we had a goal, and our goal was not 10, was not 25, was not 30. Our goal was around 250 and still is our goal. Okay. So in order to get there, it takes time, it takes understanding, it takes patience, and it takes know-how. That's what it takes. YouTube at Cakeologi.com, BOB, get your 15-minute consultation. So we're not done yet now. If you stayed till the end, believe me, we're not done yet. We're going to add all of this up immediately after I'm finished here. Okay. So what do we got? We got $25,000 primary in a personal credit card. We've got $10,000 in a business credit card. Okay. 35, right? We've got $30,000 in a line of credit for the business. Okay, $75,000 already, and we're not done yet. This is what's going to take us over that 100K mark that I mentioned in the very beginning of the video. Okay, so now we had done a couple of things on the personal credit, and we didn't want to push that personal. I mean, let me take that back. We didn't want to push the personal, but we did now, since we got the $30,000 business trade line, I don't want to really push the business either. I don't want too many inquiries. I don't want any red flags. It has to be done in a systematic manner that makes sense. Okay. So what did we do now? We waited for that business credit card to report, and we went to Chase again. This time we went and applied for the Chase Business Inc. card. Okay, that's what we wanted to do in the business name with him being a personal guarantor. Okay, we still had slots on Chase. Okay, and even if you're at 4 slots on Chase already used and you apply for a business card, it doesn't count as that 5th slot, which a lot of people don't know about. So you still have that open. So you can apply, there's 3 or 4 Business Inc. cards. You can apply for those and you still have that 1 spot open in the end. Okay, so that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to leave those couple spots, that at least that 1 spot open for a personal Chase card. And so that's why we only went for the Business Inc. card. Okay, that makes sense? I hope it does. Follow me now. Follow me now. Don't lose me. Don't lose me now. Okay, questions, put it in the comments. Okay, so we went to Chase. And we said, hey, we've got business credit now. Even though we came to you a couple months earlier, things have changed a little bit. And we got denied for just the beginning Freedom Inc. card, for just the personal Freedom card. But now we're coming back for the Business Inc. cards. Did the application in the business name, had him personally guarantee the card. Okay, came back. We need more information. We're not ready to approve you yet. We don't believe you for some reason. Really? Okay. No problem. Problem solving is what it's about. Problems come up, solve them. Don't get discouraged. Keep it moving. So we called Chase reconsideration. What's your problem? What's happening here? Everything makes sense. Yeah, we applied before, got denied. So what? We back. Can we do business with you now? Is that possible? So they wanted him to send over his company documents, his EIN letter, his articles of organization. Bam, did that. Okay, great. Now we want to verify your identity. Bam, sent over the ID. Okay, just chilled, just waited. Didn't press him too much, but also called to get updates every couple of days. Okay, long story short, in the end, the last call we got, sir, thank you very much. You've been approved for $33,000 limit on your Business Inc. card. Bam! Hit it. What do we got all together? We got almost $110,000 for an individual that had no credit to start with, had no idea how to do it, wanted to be in business, and now has over $100,000 in business credit and personal credit to get his dreams off the ground. Okay. Now we're not saying, oh, you hit the Chase lottery. That's not going to work. What we're saying here is now you have that money and that funding available to flip it in your business. Okay? Invest it in your business and turn that $1 into $2, into $3. Okay? And make sure you pay everything back. Everything is done properly. Don't miss a single payment, because if you want to have life-changing wealth, if you want to really change your life, this is not going to do it. For me personally, I think you at least got to be in the high 6 figures to 7 figures to start, feeling like that. So his goal is still $250 to start. Now, what is it going to take for us to get there? It's going to take for us to remain focused, to remain structured, and to make sure that everything is paid on time, every time. Don't go too hard on approvals and applications. You didn't hit the lottery. Chill out. Don't get too excited and go and buy a Rolex or something stupid. Invest it in your business. Invest it in your business and turn that money into more money, and make sure that everything is paid off in time, because these relationships that we're making with these banks, with these institutions, are still just brand new. They haven't even begun to pay off yet. This is the greatest country in the world. There's money literally on every angle, every corner. You just have to know how to get it, baby. Okay, this is the blueprint, B.O.B. The blueprint. Okay, we don't just talk about it. We put a plan together and we execute that plan. That is the difference. That is what you're going to learn on this channel. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button, and make sure you comment. From 0 to over 100 grand in credit with knowing nothing, I don't think that's a bad way to start. Peace out, baby. I'm out here. You know who it is, baby. B.O.B. Nothing but the best of the best.